How to kickstart healthy eating is the question I will be answering on today's episode of Ask Nutritionist Deepa. Welcome everyone. So if you are looking for quick ways, some few tips to kickstart your healthy eating, and then hang in here with me, because that's exactly what I will be discussing today. What is one ingredient that you can start adding to your diet, and what is one ingredient you can start removing from your diet to reduce the inflammation, improve your blood sugar numbers, reduce cholesterol, and of course, lose some weight using these strategies. That's what we will be discussing today. So let's see how to kickstart healthy eating. Number one day at a time. Start with one meat-free meals like Meatless Monday and work up to more days as you get used to it. Go slow. First, get rid of the most obvious, most inflammatory foods from your diet, such as red and processed meats, dairy. Gradually take out eggs, chicken, poultry, fish, and then gradually transition to more plant-based diet. Again, red meat, processed meat, dairy, it's an added fat is going to be the most inflammatory foods in your diet. So start taking those out. Switch it up. Remember the one ingredient that you want to add to your diet, and that is going to be fiber. Focus on fiber-rich foods. And I'm not talking about artificial fiber supplements like Metamucil. I'm talking about fiber that is naturally found in whole grains and beans, lentils, and vegetables. And the second ingredient that you want to remove from your diet is fat. Avoid added fats. Look for on your food label, look for foods look for ingredients. If it says there's added any kind of oil, try not to use it. Okay. If you're cooking with oils, switch it up to using veggie broths instead of oil and butter. I have YouTube videos on how to stir fry, how to make food without using oil. So again, switching up to a more vegetable broth, herbs, spices, salsas and chutneys, etc., to add that flavor is going to be important. So remember, ingredient to add is fiber, and ingredient to remove is fat, added fat. You can have nuts and seeds, olives, avocado in very small quantities, but avoid any added oil in your cooking if you are trying to tackle blood sugar levels, cholesterol levels, weight, and any type of inflammation. Okay, next strategy, swap it up. Substitute beans, lentil, mushrooms for meat in your recipes, such as in tacos, chilies, curries, stir fries. Start adding a little bit of lentils or mushrooms or beans, because legume provides that fiber and protein, micronutrients, and helps lower blood sugars and fight heart disease. If you want to use a burger, I would recommend using Hillary's veggie patties or just veggie burger instead of processed, even processed vegan burgers, which are out there, because those are full of a lot of ingredients, and again, they have a lot of added fat and are a processed vegan product. Easy add-ons to increase your fiber is, again, canned chickpeas, canned black beans, edamame. Use these ingredients to make colorful and filling Buddha bowls or wraps with quinoa or other grains, and add and a rainbow of vegetables. So these are easy add-ons. You can start thinking, hey, what can I add to my bowl? And if you just stick to adding some beans, lentils, edamame, tofu, some whole grains, and bunch of vegetables, and again go back to those herbs, spices, salsas, chutneys to add that flavor instead of the traditional creamy dressings. Dairy swaps. Next strategy. How can we get rid of dairy in our diet? A lot of options are available these days. Substitute dairy-free milk and find non-dairy cheeses, creamers, and spreads, and get rid of those. use cashews or potato to make dairy-free creamy sauces such as cashew Alfredo sauce for pasta or cheese recipe. But again, cashews, all these nuts are going to be very high in calories and fat. You don't want to get into the habit of using too many of these nuts and nut-based sauces. Again, use them very sparingly, especially when you are in the initial stage of transitioning to more healthy eating options. But definitely substitute the the traditional cheeses and milks with the non-dairy options like almond milk or soy milk. But again, the vegan cheeses are going to be processed, and you want to be very cautious with it and not get into the habit of eating them too many times. Adding a little bit of nutritional yeast to cashews or pumpkin seeds and grinding it to achieve a parmesan type of consistency creates really flavorful topping for your salads or your pasta or your soup. Just mix cashews, pumpkin seeds in a blender with a little bit of garlic and black pepper and nutritional yeast, and just pulse it. Don't turn it into a nut butter type of consistency. Just pulse it to get little bit of cornmeal type of consistency and start using that. That's a very good dairy swap for your Parmesan cheese. Next strategy, easy egg swap. Flaxseed, chia can be easily used as a binder or in baking. Banana avocado is also can be used in baking instead of eggs. Try tofu scramble, very easy. Just taking firm tofu, just crumbling it, mixing it with a little bit of turmeric and scrambling it with some herb spices is going to yield almost like an egg scramble type of texture and a recipe. So egg swaps are relatively easy as well. For flavor, okay, next strategy, how to add flavor. So go global. Eat more ethnic cuisines like Indian, Mexican, Chinese, Thai cultures use a lot of vegetables, beans, lentils, whole grains. Just stay away from the unhealthy versions of this cuisine. Traditionally, these cuisines have a lot of science behind it. They are very well balanced, but if we get into using or if we get into cooking them using a lot of oils and sugars and frying, then we are losing all the essential nutrients that we get by eating these traditional cuisines. So go ahead and enjoy Indian, Mexican, like I said, Thai cuisines, but without added oil, no frying, not adding too much sugar, etc. Just focus on the herbs and spices and some cooking techniques that are used in these global cuisines. Okay, next strategy, stock up, surround yourself with healthy food. If you are surrounding yourself with candies, leftover cookies from Christmas, or a little bit of cake left from the birthday party, and if that is around you, then eating healthy or switching to a healthy eating is going to be a bit challenging. Surround yourself with healthy food. Having bottle of water when you have craving is also going to help you, because just sometimes our brain is actually thirsty more than hungry, and drinking water will also help. But again, going back to what to stock up, all kinds of colorful fresh frozen vegetables and fruits. Stock your pantry with nutritional yeast, dried herbs and spices for that flavor. If you're into pasta, use lentil pasta. If you want access to quick plant protein, then stock your pantry with canned beans, lentils, things like that. A lot of grocery stores now have started carrying canned soups like black bean soup and lentil soup and pea soup. Just make sure that that it does not have too many other ingredients. And mind you, the canned food is going to be high in sodium, but as you are transitioning out, this may not be a bad rich food. So again, stock up the healthy options around you. Last but not least, important strategy to kickstart your healthy eating is prep it up. Meal plan, meal prep, and cook. Okay, without planning, healthy eating does not happen. That's a given. Okay, so it's very important that you not only plan mindfully what you're going to eat, meal prep. Okay, meal prep has gotten much easier with the onset of having a lot of frozen vegetables, pre-chopped vegetables, easy access to herbs and spices. So meal planning is the first step. Plan what you're going to eat, when you are going to eat, then meal prep accordingly, and then cook and pre-portion everything, so everything is just like ready to go. We do have various family-friendly meal plans and meal prep guides. Do contact us if you need any help with that. Again, thank you so much for listening, joining Nutrition is and supporting Ask Nutrition is Deepa's podcast, videocast, and I look forward to your questions and comments. I again send me your questions if you have any, and I will talk to you next time. Until then, start somewhere, kickstart your healthy eating right now.